Dear my viewer, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي صدق الله العظيم. Dear my viewer, as you know, I am talking every week about the God invisible creation. Repeatedly I am mentioning that these unseen or invisible creation are the soul, spirit, Satan, angel and demon. And among all these, two of them is very important, because of course all of them are important, but two of them are involved in the life or the construction of insan, of hayawan, which is the soul and the spirit. Other than that, insan would be a status only, as a kind of celebrity with no move, no any things to say some, no thinking and talking, no any moving. So because of the soul and spirit is the part of the construction of insan, definitely we are right now. We are just, we can talk, we can think, we can move. Those are. So, and the existing of these unseen creations in each religion has to be believed that they are in. Even in our religion, it's compulsory to believe in them. If someone does not believe, that person would not consider as a Muslim. Because why? God mentioned it in our book Quran that the Inna Allah wa malaikati amantu billahi wa malaikati. Is malaik? Who is the malaik? It's unseen. We cannot see them. This is unseen. Or خلق الجن والإنس. Who is the jinn? Unseen. Or قل الروح من أمر ربي. What is the ruh or spirit? That is unseen. Or shaitan, many times. الشيطان فحشه الشيطان عدو مبين. These are the unseen. Even though the Akhirah or Yawm al-Qiyamah is unseen. Akhirah. So these are all the unseen is mentioned in the book of the religions. So I talk about Buddhism, that is and then about the Hinduism, and then about the Judaism, and then about the Christianity mostly. That these religions come definitely for the benefit of human being. If the religion is not involved in the life of human being, the person would be as a kind of other creations, whatever you count on them, but insan has to be insan. And then I will talk about sometime inshallah one of particularly one program about insan. Insan is very, very important creation. So the invisible creation all are mentioned in 6 major religions, but if someone is not belong of them, any of religion, then the person might be ignorance. However, religion is a suit for a person, also a suit. And the suit needs to be clean, half from the suit. And if it is something is has no suit, if you want to meet somebody, you have to have a nice suit. If you have an interview or even any kind of meeting with the high people, high position people, administration, even the parties, even the funeral, all those, you have to have a good suit. Other than that, if you're using some casual clothes, casual suit, and you look to the eyes of others down, kind of, or what kind, don't like. So then the religion is like likewise of suit. The one has a religion and keep it nice, he is good, and he can meet, he can be a good position, good style. And then the one has a good religion, he can meet his creator, God, and God gave him a good reward. And at the same time, the person has to be happy and the creator is happy. Like radiyallahu anhum wa radu anhu. So religion is likewise a suit of person in this way. That's just like my determination. So when I mention it, the name of manual of life, it means the book of each religion, that are for guidance and source of information. That's manual of life. That is the book. Book is equal of the manual of life of person, of life of human being. Means that the book. And then any things you have in the something, you buy something that has some structure or instructions in it, that you see the paper of open it, that, and then you see how I can put them together. That's the one same thing. And the book of religion is the manual of religion and life of the person. For example, each religion has a book, like I mentioned about the Buddhism. I said, I believe, however, the name of the book of the Buddhism is Tripitaka. That book is, even though that was come out by, I think that was 624 BC, that wrote that book. And that book has mentioned it, that what to do or what to do not do. For worshipping, for style of life, for the believing, for all kind of. That is just the information to give us from that book for that religion. The same thing, I talk about the Hinduism. I mentioned it a lot of things about the Hinduism, because Hinduism is the oldest religion, and at the same time has a very old religion. It's initiated from the Aryan of in the about I can say probably 1750 years before Christ, that the book of the Vedas come out. In that book is mentioned that the Hindu has to be worshipping statues or the big things, even though and that was they made big statues in Afghanistan, the Bamiyan province, that is unfortunately by enemy of human being, Taliban, has bombed. But that one, the religion, the worship, the source of religion for the Hinduism, that is the statues. They want big things. They call a human being as short, but make big things that the people has to worship or prostitute for the big. However, and that was the book Vedas was mentioned about a lot of way of how to worship, how to live. Even though in Hinduism there is right now there's 33 kind of registered religions in India, but still all of them is go to Veda, that book Vedas, make it many of them from that translated, or they added a lot of thing, but still all of has to go. Won't be anybody to bring some other idea. Nobody can bring any other idea. It means there won't be any kind of leaders to be to say this is for leaders. They say like this through the religions. Everybody has to talk something, bring something. It still has to be connected with the Vedas. However, and then I talk about the back again. I came to the Judaism. The Judaism also is the one of the holiest religion, which is the two prophets is involved, and also angels is involved. That's why we call it holiest religion, and that initiated from the Ibrahim and Musa alayhim salatu wassalam, because the before all the statues worshipper or idol worshipper, and Ibrahim alayhi salam bring the oneness God worshipping. So and then after that they reform it and form it and proper it by the Musa alayhi salam, and the Musa alayhi salam was the Khalilullah, want to talk with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, has a contract him, and then they bring that the 10 commandments, and also they all together come out by the two major Bible, Torah. They bring the name of the book of Torah, and the Torah is the 10 commands and all other rule and regulation for the Judaism. Even though the Judah is something like I mentioned, they are as a kind of tribe of the kind of gangs or kind of people. Already they has argument. They didn't like the Musa is talking, but however the Torah is the one, is the guidance or as a manual or the religion of Judaism. So, and then right now I give you one break and I come back to talk more about the manuals of the religions.